Hi, I'm High Sorcerer Baradoon.
Professor Leathil's joining us tonight.
Oh! Leathil! It's so lovely to see you!
Could Leathil be a name that other people
I'm
have?
sorry, are you thinking of my cousin Delandra?
It's funny, because if you hadn't told me you were Baradoon, I wouldn't have known.
No!
Hey, thank you for having us, Owen. Karawak. He turned into a big bad dude in the underlife, and he's coming. Bad things are coming.
You asked me earlier.
Does anyone else want to elaborate?
Yeah, I'm gonna say. You asked me earlier where I've been.
Is he the best one to be elaborating?
Guys, I broke the ice.
Thank you.
We're in. Let's go.
You asked me earlier where I've been for the last 3 months. We've noticed the evil seeping from this Dark Lord out into the land. There is corrupted giants. There are corrupted giants who have been infected with this dark shadow magic, as well as some humans who have been as well. And I see.
This is
and I have recruited this band of adventurers among other people to help me deal with it. And yet, while off trying to deal with it,
smash. Would have been worth it. Would have been worth it.
We didn't get it. While being off trying to deal with it, I started hearing rumors that I was dead or something. I don't know. Anyway, but
just as an aside, your cousin, Leathil, head of the arcane, etc. You close? You know him well?
We haven't caught up in a while. I hear he's in town. I'm going to be meeting him soon.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay.
Well, that's good to know. All right.
I'm sure he would be a good one to be aware of this problem.
Yes, no, he would be, indeed.
Well,
He's a very powerful.
Leathil doesn't necessarily know what became of Caliphate.
No, he doesn't.
Does he?
Does he? I don't know. Does he?
I
don't think he necessarily. I mean, he might, but he doesn't necessarily know. He might. He just like he
got
him off the perch, banished him, and that's for all he knows. Is all.
Well, that problem's solved.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of, yeah.
That's kind of what it is. Yeah.
So if there's a chance that he'd go, man, once he learns, he might be on our side for all.
And I mean, when we tell him, by the way, you f***ed up, this evil Dark Lord wants to kill you.
Yeah. But this is all conjecture, but who knows?
It's not conjecture. We got told. Oh, sorry, that bit conjecture.
What are our thoughts about Leathil? Is he just pure evil?
He's an asshole.
He's an asshole. He's not evil. He's an asshole.
Kind of like.
Yeah, right.
Like me.
Yeah, right.
That's why I'm such good friends with him.
Yeah,
I'm not evil. I'm just an asshole.
Right. So there is a chance you could, get through to him and.
Yeah. That's Adam's hope is that we can get through to him.
But okay,
basically,
so the story, information. Can you help? Do you believe us? Can you help?
I just take a quick sidebar to Baradoon and I go, so we need to
message into each other's heads.
Yeah, we can actually. Yeah, I forgot about that. So we need to tell these guys not to vote for Leathil, right?
That could be part of the plan.
That's like our whole plan, right?
Do you think that we?
Am I insane?
Do you think that we should release the? Do you think we should release the information? The two of us are going and talking to each other.
The rest of the conversation is still happening at the table as well.
Have the conversation, act it out now, but also while having real small talk with each other on a table.
So, Bob, do you think that we should? Release the information that it is Leathil that caused this, and
well, I don't know because Padraig's whole thing.
By the way, this fish is lovely, isn't it?
Yes, I also love fish. Because Padraig's whole thing is he's trying to become high sorcerer, and we don't want Leathil to become high sorcerer because here's the salt.
Enjoy the salt. The salt is good. It came from a salty place.
Salt is good, especially on fish.
Yes.
Fish with salt.
I think really what we need.
I'm just pouring salt onto my thing. It's just a mountain of salt on my fish.
I think really we need to not only get an audience with these guys, but get an audience with Leathil as well, and a safe audience.
Have you got the pepper?
Oh, the pepper! It came from the pepper plant.
Throw pepper at Podge's face. Well, I don't know, because this whole time we've been like, we can't let Leathil become High Sorcerer, and we're like, we must get an audience with the Elven High Family so he cannot become Sorcerer.
Yes, but if we can get an audience with Leathil and let him know he's kind of fucked.
Maybe.
I don't know. God, we've not come to any consensus.
Great.
But this fish is amazing.
Yeah. Oh, that's so salty.
What's your perception modifier?
My perception modifier?
You guys were saying that all out loud.
They were telepathing stuff about
Did you guys think you were telepathing each other?
Bob.
Yeah.
Bob. Wait. Chicken! Loaf! Big old loaf! Somebody pass the salt! Wine! Thank you! Are you having a good time at the dinner, Bob? Can I say I enjoy a D&M? Yeah. My mother is fine. Thank you for asking. That's okay.
Perception is 10.
10. Alright. Perception roll with disadvantage, please.
17?
14?
Also perception check.
14, 2.
Oh, nice.
So 12.
1. Nice.
Cool.
Why am I rolling so bad?
Someone's obviously watching us telepathically talk because we're going like this.
Can you make that what that would look like? So that what we would
Yeah.
actually see. I want to see the small talk and then the other part.
Well, with a roll that bad, it would literally be like, the fish is really good!
I like fish!
I like that.
and then you gotta go salt. Can you pass?
I want a drink!
Salt for
Claws
vodka!
down the front of my tongue.
And I'm not even putting food in my mouth, but it's just like coming up to my mouth.
You're not even holding a fork. Yeah, great.
And then we finish with a
And you're like, good flawless.
nice telepathing.
Yeah.
Flawless.
Good work.
The gist of what you telepathed between each other was what? Just to summarize.
I'm basically going like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, we've
Yeah.
got, are we
And-
trying to convince him about Leathil, or are we not? Are we leaving it alone? What are we doing?
And you were saying, like, summarize what your position was.
My feeling is that telling these guys how much of the truth that Leathil has kind of caused this.
I think
So are we hoping to say the cousin is going to bring Leathil to us? Is that the goal?
Well, I don't know. Like,
No.
that's why I was like, are you close? Like, I don't know if he's working
Yeah.
with him or not, or should we tell him? Should we not?
Here's the deal. We're at the stage where, like, it's the end times are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need to just all cards on the table.
But the end times are coming potentially because of Leathil. So if we go all cards on the table, and I'm like, oh great, blam, 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 you're all dead. I don't know.
But there are guns. They have guns.
You
literally had a gun.
Gatling
Oh
gun.
yeah.
You really did.
It might be more like
Blam. Guys, any inconsistencies in my character is because I hit my head.
Blam.
Okay.
Where are you meeting your cousin Leathil? When and where? You said you're catching up soon. When?
That's a really wow.
By the way, I love your hair.
Okay, your hair looks
We would be
great.
meeting in Milius at the university
Interesting.
where I work.
You guys are really good conversationalists.
Talk about universities.
Yes.
man,
Do you know?
Do you like
are
it?
you
Yeah,
at
so I'm
university?
just, we're both just like,
Are you studying?
Oh yeah,
What is it you study?
just a lot of things.
Oh, please tell
Let's
me
talk
about them.
while these two figure out what they're saying.
Yes.
And we just
all I'm saying is I don't know.
What was your?
I guess we take a punt.
What was Clem's intention on asking that? Do you think? What was
I
what was the underlying
I was trying
thoughts?
to figure out if
guess
they're
Leathel's
going to
not
the
here, so
island that we're trying to go to.
That's fine.
Whether
Okay.
or not
We're doing it. Here we go.
Trying to
We're just
guys, whether we're trying to like achieve all of them at once, like all 5 families, talk to all 5 families at once, and if Leathil's going to be on the island at the same time,
Right.
just ask for an invitation so we can just go there.
I think he's probably going around them individually.
Yeah, that's
and
what I was
trying-
wondering.
Yeah.
What's the reason for asking?
I think we come clean and basically be like, you shouldn't vote for Leathil. He's the one that caused all this.
Yep.
And he's f***ing not only the entire world, but I'm the real Baradoon, as I said earlier, and he's being a naughty boy.
And I'm keeping a close eye on cousin Leathil the whole time.
Yeah.
Make an insight check.
Oh, yeah, he's got the best perception.
11 plus 10, 21.
Okay.
And so we come out and be like, okay, as
I have plus 8 perception. I'm going to be really watching him closely. And,
I've got plus 10 perceptions. So.
oh,
plus 10.
This was an insight. Insight's about reading people's body language and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay,
I
that's it.
incited all over him.
You did. You incited all over his face.
Dirty.
And you incited that as you're divulging all of this information about what happened, the truth behind Leathil taking the powers.
by the way, the
you.
way I'm phrasing it is not Leathil's a bad guy, but he's done some bad things.
And you're telling about the fact that he's responsible for Telepathic and
responsible for Telepathic
and
I am also going to divulge that he booted me out of the temple.
I think so.
I'm also going to divulge that, but again, not as a he's not as he's an evil bad. We need to go kill him, but as like he needs to be
Be held
accountable. Yeah.
Cool. You incite then that his cousin is shocked to hear this news and defensive about it. Like his body language becomes a little more closed off, and like he's wanting to hear both sides of the story before he makes his mind up about it.
Okay.
Like he's listening to all you're saying and he's definitely taking it in, but you can tell that he's not buying it immediately. He's not buying you at your word at the very least.
Well, naturally. It's a lot to take in.
So I slice his throat. Interesting.
No, life!
Owen says, "This is very interesting. Belandro was my guest the night before in Delorine. He was with us to discuss the war efforts, so I find this very interesting."
What war?
The Third Orc War.
Ah, cool.
And that's that.
Are there other wars?
Oh no, I was just checking.
Good and evil.
Yeah.
Death.
Life?
I suppose there will be.
Shut up.
I guess there will be more of a war when this thing comes to pass with Telepathic. I can honestly say you have my support. It seems like you know what you're doing well.
Thank you very much, Owen.
Seems like you have ideas about what you might be doing.
We achieved the quest.
You did. You have now got the Sandanas on your side.
And thank you for the discount on the Valerian.
And thank you very much for this lovely dinner as well.
Definitely not Valerian still.
Question: how do you get the boat up in the cliff? I've been waiting to ask that for a while. I just need some clarity as to why and how this boat
Was
is
it built here, or was it
embedded
originally
in
built
the
and then was brought up here? Or?
Yeah.
It was the work of an Pellet actually joins. I think it's his house. He says it was the work of an elemental titan. We summoned it when we first settled these islands. It helped us to create the landscape around in the flavors that we wished.
I do understand that it's difficult to hear these truths about Leathil, but I need to bring it to the surface. He is not necessarily the nicest.
A really important question that I have to get out right now.
Yes, of course.
Why is this ship in the middle of a mountain? Why is this ship all the way up here and the ocean's all the way down there?
It's a design choice. We're talking about the fate of the world.
Anyway, so about Leathil.
Can we explain it? Can we just take a second to think about why a ship would be a ship that goes in the ocean?
I'm sorry, Clem, we're talking about the fate. We're talking about the fate of the world.
What does that say about? What does that say about you? I would do a BuzzFeed quiz on this, and it would make no sense.
Well,
the answers I would get would make no. Is this like? Is
Thank
it
you, Clem.
Scandinavian?
Thank you, Clem.
Is it supposed to be like a Scandinavian design?
Clem, can we focus?
Clem,
focus.
You're
where
elven.
where would I put this on a?
You're from this world.
Where would I put this on a Pinterest board?
We're very magical.
Well, it's lovely.
I think it was an elemental titan of the mud domain, so it had domains over both rock and water, and it raised and then molded it into the cliff face as a permanent sort of reminder of what we can accomplish.
Now, Owen, you now realize how dire our quest is.
Yes, quite.
We do need to kind of chat to some of the other families, and we're wondering if you could do some introductions for us.
I think I would be able to try something. Unfortunately, one family is... we work on sort of a council situation. One family will not be enough to convince them. I do know that the Eldrin family are having problems with smuggling at the moment. If you Sorry.
Right.
Bit of potato.
out, mate.
Bit of potato
You're
got
joking.
caught in my
Isn't
throat.
this guy that's back?
No, it's not quite that small. He was a lot more wet.
Yeah, right.
He had a bigger tongue. Gross.
Very moist.
Oh, okay. Thought you were going somewhere else with it.
Oh, I was.
Well, you did have your hand in his mouth, holding his tongue
Yeah,
at one
exactly.
Ew.
I was inside of him.
Oh god.
This is
So we might need to gain favor of another family first.
yes, if you can prove your worth not just as combatants, able to take down a physical threat such as a dragon, but you're able to create your worth as investigators, discover what's happening with the cause of the smuggling, for instance, then both the
I wonder
Eldrin,
what that could be.
but the Eldrins and I will be on your side, and therefore we will have more weight in an invitation to Delorine.
Nice.
And I talked to, but what's his name? The
Bartholomew.
Palette?
no,
Yoren?
Yoren
Leathil.
I talked to him kind of sidebar and be like, look, I realize there's a lot to take. I'm kind of persuade him basically not to either not to tell Leathil or not to. Yeah, I guess it is not to tell Leathil for the time being.
It's going to be a high DC, but you can make a persuasion check to see if you can. Wait.
Oh,
Before you roll, I need to know.
I'll just go. Yo. Okay.
Yeah, you
So
see
I'm
what
having the
he's starting.
sidebar and
Yeah,
you're just standing behind me going.
You see
Yeah.
what
I'll
he's
just
trying
go-
to do. You can tell what he's starting, so you just lean across and guidance. What does it look like? Is it a visible thing? Do you see like a golden light radiate from your hand?
It's like a
or
real subtle radiant light from just the base of my palm.
Base
Yeah,
of your palm.
just
just like
yeah.
out from underneath the palm?
He's just going. You're just going. You're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Grace gonna become so
Let me just set the
annoying.
DC real quick.
I like him.
Yeah, thanks.
It's a good one. You need some
He's just
balance.
gonna be walking around going,
I am greater than.
Persuasion.
I bet he brews his own kombucha. That's what he's up to.
As soon as I get home, that's the
No,
plan.
I'm not.
You can.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
bend luck
Yeah,
and
you
go
can do
against it.
the.
I'm not bend
Bend
luck.
luck is the D4. You
Yeah.
some
Sauerkraut
of
and
the
kombucha.
sorcerer ability
Tides
allows
of
you to do it
chaos,
again.
I think.
Tides of chaos gives you
Tides of
advantage.
chaos.
So the right dice it is.
Guidance.
8 plus 3 plus 9. So
Still pretty good.
Jeez, 9. You don't need my
What-
guidance at
What's
all.
the plus
He's
9
plus
for?
plus
He's got
plus
really good persuasion.
That's outrageous.
plus 8. Sorry.
So,
So 16, 19.
19 is pretty good. You see that you have. You can make an insight check to see if he seems convinced. If you can tell from his body language.
Jesus, 5 and
Dinus.
not enough insight. 10.
You get the impression that you've convinced him to at least keep shum about it until
Yeah.
you've. Like, he is a dangerous man, and if you do tell him these things,
Yeah.
you've put in my life in danger and stuff.
Nice.
Also, even if you grabbed it, I'm pretty sure there's 2 of them now.
There are two.
There are
Oh, there
actually
are
there
2
too.
of them. Great.
Where are they coming
So the
from?
DC has got higher to kill
cool.
twice.
Kill them all, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So you have the rest of your very awkward midnight meal with the rest of
So
the.
before the food is served, we sit on that and we're like, right. So what's food? Is it chicken? Is it?
It was fish.
It was fish. It wasn't even fish. It was just making it even.
I like fish.
The plates are empty.
like
We
you're
hadn't
putting
even
salt on
hadn't been fed anything yet.
Right.
Super.
You guys need to take in your
obvious.
environments before you start the smugglers.
You finish your meal, and in the aftermath as the desserts are being taken away, the Owen says, I'm not sure if you want to partake in the performance now. It may be a little late in the night, and you may not be in the right. You may not be in the right mood for it. It's really up to you.
Why that? What's the performance?
It's a little. It can be a little draining on you. It's an interactive piece.
Interactive
sure.
theatre.
I hate
Oh,
those.
it's not theatre.
Oh, you've piqued my interest. I'm in.
What is it?
Let me show you at least, and then you can decide whether you wish to partake.
He heads out onto the deck from the kitchen-y dining room area where you were eating below decks, and on deck you are presented with. You are each presented with I was going to try and describe it in fantasy terms. It's an Oculus Rift. You're given hashtag not spawn. Not yet.
Not yet.
Hey, Oculus, hit us up.
You are presented with some sort of VR headset each, essentially like fantasy elven looking
fantasy,
thing.
so it's got
Fantasy
clogs
elven
on the
looking. It's got clogs on it.
Yeah.
It's got
Clogs
clogs
on
on
the
it, and it's got space for elven ears out the
I
sides
had a
of them.
shoe there for a second. I was like,
It is.
It's up to you whether you wish to put it on as the people around start to put theirs on.
Yeah, mate, let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, we're here now. We may as well. We are your guests. We shouldn't turn down your hospitality.
Bob, you are the first to put it on. As you place it over your eyes, you see nothing seems to change. It looks like you're looking through glass, except that everyone on deck disappears.
That's augmented reality.
Everything except the ship remains exactly the same. Everything except the people remain exactly the same. A moment later, you see Baradoon appear next to you as he's put his on, and you can see Bob. Everybody who puts theirs on, you can see each other standing there.
You're playing Sea of Thieves.
And then finally, all of the other people that aren't your five appear as just floating heads rather than their whole bodies.
And Owen says, as for the performance, which of you is the most powerful? Really? Descent.
In what way?
Seems like
In what regard? Most powerful. There's different ways to be powerful.
which one of you could take the others in a fight?
And a one-on-one?
Yeah, see, I knew.
No! No! And then the mask falls out on all of you and crushes you up.
Definitely me.
Definitely me.
Interesting. Prove it.
Oh,
And this is an augmented reality PvP fight if you wish to do it.
Ah, this is interesting.
You have,
curious about this.
being that you're in augmented reality, you have essentially a full rest. You have a long rest, so you have all of your abilities. And for those who wish to partake, you can PvP without consequence.
Let's do it, man.
All right. So the two of you are in. Anybody else in for this one?
No, I'm just gonna watch and judge.
No.
Cool.
Why not?
Right, Bob's in.
Oh wait, is it free for all?
As you, it's free for all PvP. Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely not jumping in as a cleric.
You could be, team v team, or you could be like running around being like, stop fighting.
No, I like.
free for all.
I,
can just watch.
I'm just gonna watch from the side and.
As soon as Greg makes that decision, you see the rest of his body sort of digitally disappears,
Okay.
pixelates, and until he's
Let's fucking do this, son.
Clem.
I ain't got no hit points, so there's no point. I'll be dead in like one go.
You got spells.
Yeah, I can give him a go. I'll pop off a few
You're gonna
before I
try.
die.
I'll off a few before I die. Why not? You're no longer bloodied because you're not you're augmented reality. So you're all standing here on the base of the ship, and he says, "Go." The four of you roll initiative.
I've got
The four of us, just the three of us, right?
Clem's she's in on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at least until she dies.
Shame.
Yeah. 2 plus
24.
7.
20 because I get advantage.
Yep, you do have advantage. Well remembered.
7.
I'm glad I rolled on.
Do you get 24?
I forgot to
Yep.
bring,
Even though I got a like a,
what's it, so it just goes on
I've
your
got like a
I have alert, which is +5.
I got a net 20.
Mhm.
Does that count?
Oh
for that?
yes, yeah. Thank you for the reminder. In my games, Nat 20 allows you to decide if you want to postpone your thing for later. You still can't go any above somebody who rolled higher than you total, but you can choose if you wanted to go last.
Oh, okay.
For clerics, that can be very useful because you can be like,
Yeah,
oh,
right.
Yeah, right.
I rolled a 20, but I want to actually go last so that I can see who I need to hit.
It's a 20 plus what?
Plus your initiative
sorry,
of dexterity.
Initiative.
Dexterity is a plus
Just
1.
one, I
Plus
think.
1. Oh,
Yeah,
so
so 21 and 24.
4. Does say
Cool.
4, yeah.
Baradoon still ekes you out, and then you can choose to go after Clem or Bob
probably
if you
better.
wanted to.
Get ready, team. You're all going down.
Baradoon's first.
You guys
Why
going
is there
down.
a T-Rex there actually? And a lion.
Because his hammer has new properties that you haven't seen yet. But you may. Soon.
So.
Good
I
luck.
put on my blink ring
You're what?
Blink ring.
and
Action to activate it.
action to activate it, and then I go. Is this where we are?
Yep.
So on the boat is our battlefield.
So I go 1, is it 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6 away.
Yep. So you've used your action, your movement. You've got bonus action and reaction.
And I flick off a.
So you're just gonna flip them off.
Well, no, and
bonus
I
action,
flick
I
everyone
flick
off.
off.
with a blink ring.
First move.
Especially because he doesn't know that.
So
the
it's
blink's actually gonna
just
work.
the 4 of us playing?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
There are floating heads around watching as well.
You know what? I'm not going to get into my sorcery points yet. I'm just going to try disappear.
All right. So no bonus action. Interesting.
Interesting.
So what are you doing? You're trying to...
Well, my bonus
So
action
just
could have
blank
been just to flick a fireball off at, a firebolt off at someone, but I'm choosing not to. And I don't disappear.
Good first round, Baradoon. I feel like so for all intents and purposes, you just used one movement to walk calmly down.
Wait, but as bonus, can you move again as bonus? Is that what you?
If you're a rogue.
Oh, I can't. Okay, so.
All right, next up, Bodger.
I put on a ring as well.
You did.
You're like,
Put on a ring and walked,
sauntered down the ship.
sauntered down the ship,
Okay,
and then
I'm
went
gonna-
bye.
Rage.
Regular rage, frenzy rage.
Frenzy rage.
All right.
And charge at Baradoon and start
I'm gonna
attacking.
die.
I guess.
Baradoon
I'm
then.
gonna die. Great.
Then 20, 25, 30. You've got a instinctive pounce when you go into a rage for half of your movement, so you can easily get to him.
This is where Baradoon dies, ladies and gentlemen.
I was really hoping for
God damn it. Yeah, same.
Half a round.
Why did you just walk away a little bit? You just walked away a little bit and did nothing.
I guess.
It's like, I'm going to blink. There's only a 50% chance.
The epic battle, the epic showdown's finally here.
And Baradoon dies in one round.
Baradoon just saunters. Bodger smashes.
Now it's time to show you how powerful of a sorcerer I am. I put on my blink ring, and I take a step this way.
That it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, right. Oh, okay. My turn. Frenzied rage. Instinctive pounce. And double-handed warhammer strikes. Here we go.
Oh, I may have miscalculated some things.
All right, so that was your bonus to go into a rage, your movement to get to him. You've still got a little movement left, and then you've got your action to do an attack.
I'll do a reckless attack.
You got advantage on the attack.
What's my...
Two-handed.
6 and 9. Doesn't...
No, yeah, I guess.
You got a 10 armor class, mate.
Yeah.
That's on the dice.
Oh, no, of course.
He has modifier to that.
Yeah, right.
Definitely is going to beat a 10.
Yeah.
I think he can pretty much only miss you with like a 2 or something on the dice. So you
Yeah, right, because it's like a plus 8.
yeah. So you've got.
fine,
You're definitely going to hit. Were you going shield and one hand, or two-handed? What were
I can't remember now. What's.
you have a shield. Do
Yeah.
you want to be using it for armor class or not?
There's something else I should have done. I've ruined everything by not doing.
You had lunch.
Yeah,
we broke for lunch right before this.
Keep.
You had
I
time to
I can't remember. Is it? I can't remember the difference between the damage with shield.
There is.
With
You can't do two-handed if you've also got a shield.
Let's just go
it would be
two-handed.
One-handed warhammer.
Let's go two-handed.
All right, so your armor class is too lower then, so it's a 14.
I don't think that's going to matter for most of us.
14 armor class, but then you do an extra damage, so it's a D10.
So it's a D.
It's a D8. So D10 is
That guy. Oh, that guy.
that one. Thank you.
This one
There you
here?
go. Yep, and then you're raging, so it's plus your rage modifier, which at your levels are 3 now. So rage plus your strength is.
And it's a D4. Is it a D4? Oh no, it's just a D10 plus 6.
D10.
There, I'm looking at throw and warhammer.
Yeah, you're not throwing, so you don't get the extra throw.
It's a
thrown
D10
damage.
plus 6.
D10 plus 6 sounds right. Yes.
Okay. 3
Alright.
plus 6.
9.
Yeah.
But it is magical damage because it's a magical hammer, so it goes through resistance and things. So you got 9 points of damage from the first attack. You're not concentrating on anything yet. You've got 2 more attacks. You need to roll to attack first.
Roll.
Just in case you miss.
12. Both 12, actually.
Plus,
Yeah.
both 12.
12 plus
Okay,
stuff will
so that
hit,
hits.
so another D10 plus 6.
Yeah.
Another D10,
10.
D10 plus 6 for the attack. The damage rather.
7.
7 plus 6, 13 points of damage, and then your third attack. Oh, sorry. Technically, you went into a rage as a bonus, so you don't have your bonus attack on this round.
Okay.
You'll get it on subsequent rounds. So it starts off well, though. You 2 smacks to Baradoon's chest. You manage to sort of dodge some of them, take some of your stamina and energy to do so, some of your luck. But that's these 2 turns. We're up to Clem.
How much HP do you have?
Oh, not a lot, I tell you. Like,
He's a squishy
like
wizard
it's like
with not much
38.
Constitution.
Good luck.
This is VR, so it doesn't really matter. I have
Correct.
consequences, right?
Correct.
Does the HP transfer across?
What do you mean we'll find out? Okay.
It
what-
certainly feels like it's real. You are certainly feeling it. The
That's
VR
VR.
headset.
It's like the Matrix.
You guys are gonna
It's
kill
affecting
yourselves,
your-
and I'm like, oh god.
It's affecting your brain, like your nervous system is like feeling like it's real.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this thing that I got Dimension Door.
Yes.
Right, and I can transport anyone with me.
500
I'm
feet.
gonna grab Bob.
They have to be willing. Willing target.
Oh.
Are you willing?
I don't know. Where are you taking me?
And she walks over and she does this. She's like, do you want to dimension door with me quick?
No!
Ah!
We're fighting. No.
I've got my swords out. No!
Great. Okay, I'm just gonna dimension door myself up here then.
Go.
Right, so that's my one act because that's an action.
Purplish. Yeah, you flick through your book real quick. You put your dimension door, which we used before, was like a little doorway.
Yeah.
You kind of just hold it up, and then put your book down, and the doorway stays next to you. You walk through it and land up onto here.
And then I've got a little spell I can do, don't I?
What's happening? Paige says.
Paige, shush.
What are we doing?
We're gonna cast Ice Storm right there.
Wonderful.
On those.
Dimension door is an action, so Ice Storm will have to be your next turn because you can't cast.
Oh, I can't do it.
You can't do two. You don't have two actions on your turn. You could have cast it from where you were.
Yeah,
you
I
chose
just
to
thought I
dimension
had
door
more
as your.
actions.
But she's safer now, I guess.
Yeah, you can't get me up here.
All right. Bonus action for anything.
I'm gonna say to Bob, you could have been up on this thing
You could have been
with
safe
me,
up here.
and now you're not. So your fault.
You're in a hot tub technically as well, aren't you?
And technically, you don't want me up there with you.
I was gonna chuck him
Drop
off.
off. Yeah.
She was obviously going to chuck him off.
I was gonna chuck him off, but unfortunately, that didn't pan out.
This
could have been up here
didn't
very
go
briefly.
at all how I
Through you
predicted.
were.
Yeah.
I was wrong about all
Yeah,
counts.
you was sure I was going to be dead.
Yep.
And I was like, yep.
I was
fair
wrong
enough.
on all counts. Right before we started, I was like, Baradun's going to do this and this and this on his turn, and then Bodger's going to do this,
you had
this,
a
and
good
this.
plan for you.
Glenn's
Yeah, no.
going to do this and this, and then we're gonna
I had a
pretty
good
much
plan
be
for me, and then I fucked up.
Yeah, nice.
dead. So Bob, you're up. You survived. Nobody even attacked you.
I've realised that.
Yeah, well, I
I'm not going
would've.
to tell you what she
I
said. I might do
could've.
it later.
Great. Okay. So I could sneak attack these fools, right? Because
They're in melee with each other. They are distracted. They have a hostile enemy within 5 feet of
Now,
each
do I
other.
try and whittle down Bodger, or do I just finish off Baradun?
We finally got it!
About that.
I use my kill everything spell.
Excellent.
Nice.
All right.
Kill everything.
So,
And
it fires off.
let's hope to hell that I can disappear, otherwise I'm dead next turn.
Hey guys, do you want some sweet Viva merch like this? Then head on over to vldl.shop, get some sweet merch, and tag us on Instagram. We'll see it, and we'll be like, whoa, damn.
That's some sexy merch.
And the merch and that sexy person.